Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Bucks. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Wiseman. Takes it off the glass. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Burks on the wing. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now Simmons, after James Wiseman's three-pointer that didn't go.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Simmons with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. In looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Over Simmons. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And here's Ivy. Pass to Stewart. To the wing on the left. Pistons passing it around. And here's Wiseman. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Wiseman's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Boy, with how well Ben Simmons puts it on the deck and gets to the cup, you can forget he's 6'11". This is the very definition of a point forward.
Now, here's Stewart. They set the pick. Cunningham for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early. Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Here's Claxton. No points in the game yet for him. Simmons inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the pump fake gets that defender off his feet, and that's all Ben Simmons needs.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Detroit.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
44 seconds left to play here in the first. Stewart a screen. Wiseman with a wide open look. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Oh, the big man needing to be effective from three-point range in today's NBA. Wiseman fits the bill. The D can't let him roam free out there.
Now, here's Ivy. Here's the screen. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Shoots in deep. Another shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Wiseman, he's open. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Hayes, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
To the inside. Pass to Duran. Hampton with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
To the paint. Here's Duran. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the middle. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Sharp. Duran pulls it in. Detroit leading by 8. And he converts the layup. Duran's got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Duran.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Bagley with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Bagley's got himself going there. His first points in the game on the deep ball. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Sharp. Shoots over Duran. Here's Thomas. It's deflected. Now here's Hampton. There's the screen. Launches it. Here's Duran. A second chance effort. That's tipped. Right side Thomas. Finney-Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Detroit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Duran. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Duran. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Cunningham on the wing. Burks for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. Shot and game clock separated by 5. High post Stewart. Pass to Wiseman. Count that one. Wiseman's got 12 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Detroit. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
At 6'11", with strong instincts and an excellent handle, sometimes setting your teammates up is easy, Ben Simmons.
Now Cunningham. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The drive by Simmons.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
Pistons leading by 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Cunningham. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Stewart misses.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. They set the pick. Now here's Wiseman. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Wiseman's got 14 points.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Bridges outside. Johnson the screen. A 3-ball. The shot that time, not on target. And Detroit the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Claxton. From past the arc. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
First personal foul.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Shooting for Detroit. Team Cunningham. 1 time for the line. Timeout Brooklyn. Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
For the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Ivy. They get it back. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it showed.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Bagley the screen. Here's Cunningham. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 9.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Sharp. Nice move. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Back to Cunningham. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Dinwiddie. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now an 11-point Detroit lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To end the run. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Pass to Duren. Good on the bucket. Duren's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
And so it's the Detroit. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Detroit leading by 14. And here is Hampton. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
And the basket by Hampton.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And they double up Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Pass to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Simmons, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Simmons got 19 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Claxton. A three-pointer off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Duren. Diallo with it to the wing right side. Now Hampton. 5 to shoot. Shoots the three. That one doesn't go. That's trailed by 13. Pass to Claxton. Wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by Stewart. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham for three. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 14. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter.
another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul.
Second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Detroit leading by 14. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pistons.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Pass to Stewart. Wiseman with the ball. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Long range from the inbound. And again, Cunningham missing. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's not only a big frame, but an elite athlete coming right at you on the drive. Ben Simmons, that's a tough check.
Second free throw, no good. To the middle. And Simmons slams it in.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now, here's Ivy. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't